How's it going, everyone? And welcome back to Adolescence. We are on episode 2 out of 4 of Adolescence. The first episode was really good. I really enjoyed it a lot. I am really interested, like I said at the end of the last episode, how is this going to start? How is this second episode going to start? Are we going to jump right back to where we left off? Or are we going to go to something completely different? So the first episode started with pictures of Jamie. Now we're getting pictures of a bunch of different kids. Don't know if... Oh, day 3. We skipped a day? Interesting. I thought each episode would be a day.
Probably gonna have to come into your class, all right? Promise I'll leave you alone.
Memorial for Katie.
We could have sent someone more junior here. You know that, don't you?
Good to see you.
DS Frank. Nice to meet you.
Thanks so much for coming. Might be a bit raw.
Yeah, we know. We wouldn't be here if it wasn't important.
Yeah, it's gonna shake up everybody.
The police are here.
Of course they are.
Are these Jamie's friends? He said Tommy. I don't remember their names.
I was talking about him. I texted him. Do you think it's true?
Yeah.
You think Jamie did it?
Yeah.
They come to you.
Oh, wow. He thinks Jamie did it.
They ask about the knife.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Dad said not to talk to you about him.
I don't want to be in trouble.
You're not in trouble.
This kid is real nervous. The kid on the right. It's real nervous. Don't know if that's just his personality or... No, the other kid's tie was really short.
Adam, I'm outside your school.
Oh, because this is Bascombe's son. I think he was one of the kids that we saw in one of the pictures at the beginning. I think he might have been. But it's cool to see his son.
Give me £1.20 now.
So his son and Jamie went to the same school.
£1.20 now. Give me £1.20 now.
Fredo, leave him alone.
I need £1.20 though, sir.
I need a 120, like, and you're gonna get it from some random kid.
Didn't even happen on school property.
Mia Taylor told me we need to open a grief support room.
With security guards and social workers now, how great.
I just worry about the impact it's going to have on the kids, you know. It's a lot.
This guy's real concerned. I mean, I understand being kind of weirded out by security guards, but counselors, it's probably a good idea.
I said go fuck Jamie up. Nah, mate, no point.
Well, yeah, we break in, man.
Break in. How are you gonna do that?
man.
Are you guys from Haywood?
Break into the police station? Because surely he's still there. And they were talking about, like, texting him and stuff. Like, he's not going to be able to answer. He's in the police station. He's in, like, the cell. I imagine.
Okay, thank you. Thanks.
Was she in one of the photos also at the beginning?
Go on that one.
All right.
Maybe one of Katie's friends.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Hi, Jade.
Hiya.
All right.
Jade.
And this is Mrs. Fenimore. She's from the school. She's gonna keep an eye on things from the school's perspective. We're really grateful you agreed to talk to us.
I agreed, did I? And I thought I just got pulled off lunch.
We can tell you that we have arrested one suspect, all right?
Yeah, Jamie.
But we need some more information.
Everybody knows it's Jamie, man. They're all talking about it.
Don't yet have, and why the suspect?
But they don't have the murder weapon, okay?
You were good friends with Katie, that's right, isn't it?
Her best friend. You only got a kid in the school.
Yeah.
Adam. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he's off if you didn't know. He didn't get your cheekbones, did he?
I don't see what that has to do
Can you
with
tell me
what we-
about him?
Why is she being like that about his son?
She shouldn't be.
Doesn't get along with Adam, I guess?
She was the best person I knew. That's it.
Was Katie happy?
She might just be lashing out from...
She wouldn't go
Situation.
anywhere near him.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. Are you saying that she didn't like him because we've got Instagram posts from her that suggest that they were friends?
So you're trying to blame this all on her? Is that it?
No.
You are. You are. I can hear in all of you.
But no.
Jade.
Can I go now, lower school?
Bit of politeness.
Well, I
please.
really feeling polite today. Can I go now, Miss Lower School?
Mrs. Fenimore. It's fine.
Wow, she's fired up. She's real fired up. I get the situation she is in, it's her friend, but wow.
Shall we?
Yeah, let's go.
I feel like she has something going on besides just having to talk to the police. And I mean, they're going to have to talk to Katie's friends. I mean, don't you? I mean, I understand.
I think people are going to know more than you think all day, so...
Hey, everybody sit down.
Good God. Rambunctious.
Where's Mr. Mallet?
I could never be a teacher.
There was a tragic incident that took place the night before last, okay? It involved a fatality among one of your schoolmates.
Did Jamie do it, sir? Come on, listen to the man. Oh, shit, he did!
That kid, that like real nervous kid, is like way bigger than everybody else. This is interesting. I'm wondering what the grade range in this classroom is.
All right, I know that sounds very serious and scary, but you guys may have some information that we need.
Is it true you've got a video?
Any other situations, any other issues connected to this case, you can also come and talk to us.
What are these kids laughing about? Those girls in the back look a little bit older than the other kids as well.
Any of you want to talk? You've got any information? Go to Mr. Malik.
Yeah, we're getting back to the film now. So
Those kids in the front are pissing me off. They look like a mix of ages in that room.
If we don't find that knife, he's got a bargaining chip, doesn't he? I don't have a motive.
I know you need a motive.
Isn't that really like up to the prosecutor to find motive or to suggest motive? I don't know.
Katie hated Jamie.
So what do you want to do? Do you want to go to isolation? Because I can send you to isolation. No problem whatsoever.
This guy's trying to keep kids in line, you know.
She was so bright. Just such a beautiful little girl. I really thought she was going to do something with her life.
Yeah, it's a horrible shock for everybody, isn't it?
They focused so much on Jamie last episode that the show's called Adolescence, and now we're seeing so many more children, so many more school-age kids. It's making me think that there's going to be much more of a focus on things outside of Jamie. Like we saw Jamie, and now we are seeing everything else that he interacted with on a daily basis.
right, that is it. Not another word. Put your pen down. Put your hands down.
Damn. Teachers, man, they're amazing. I don't know how they do it.
Have a quick word with the kids, yeah?
Wonder if this is his son's class.
So, this is D.I. Bascombe and DS Frank. D.I. Bascombe is also Adam's dad.
Adam.
All
Why
right,
you-
that's enough. I said stop that, Fredo. I said stop that!
Jesus Christ.
I don't want to keep you long, all right?
I do not like teenagers. I don't like disrespectful teenagers like that. Don't like it. Didn't time that out very well, I guess. Oh, it's a fire alarm. My bad. I thought it was the bell ringing, but it's a fire alarm. Wonder if someone did that on purpose? Yeah, that kind of crap bothered me when I was in school, when I was in high school. Other kids being disrespectful to teachers, I hated it. I was a very shy and quiet person in high school. I just wanted to go in, do my work, and get out. People who disrupted everything. It just made it annoying for everybody.
So where are we? We're going to gather in the tennis courts, okay?
I've been reading your school reports, right? Is there any sign?
Well, yeah, this would be a shock for his teachers that saw him every day.
Well, you're a teacher.
Yeah, but I teach history. I don't see him, you know. I wouldn't know, you know. Look, man, these kids are fucking impossible. I mean, what am I supposed to do?
He's not getting a lot of help today. I'm going to be honest. No one's really being a good help to him.
Oi! Ryan!
Move and focus.
What have you done?
Love that camera movement. What the What the hell? Holy. Was that the one kid from earlier? With the really short tie?
I'm going to take him to the room. You at the back of your head?
She seemed so sure that was Jamie earlier. What brought that on?
By a girl, you sausage.
Someone please get this kid out of here. That dumbass haircut.
Girls, seriously. Girls, back in your line.
Let's get you back to 10G.
No, we want to talk to Ryan.
It's absolute chaos.
It is really interesting seeing how all the children are reacting to everything that's happening. I'm really wondering what made Jade snap like that. What all of a sudden made that happen? Does she think Jamie and that kid did it together?
Put that phone away and get back to class now. Excuse me?
That kid is the worst. The actor's doing a really good job of being unlikable.
Police would like to talk to Ryan. Is he right?
Ryan. I remember that being one of the friends' names now. Ryan and with Tommy? Ryan and Tommy, were those the two?
You did land on it.
Hey, miss. Do you mind if I have a word with Ryan? It's a bit mad, wasn't it?
Yeah.
You're gonna have a black eye.
Yeah, hopefully not.
When I was around your age, I ran into a bus shelter because I wanted a black eye. Don't ask.
He wanted it to look cool, like he got in a fight, I guess, maybe.
Well, I wanted to look like a cowboy. In the end, I ended up losing a tooth and looking like I can't say, but it hurt. Your brain tells you to do when you're a kid, right?
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
popular in school, though.
Fair enough.
Is popularity important to you, right?
Of course. It really popular.
Yeah.
With girls and stuff.
I did okay.
Interesting line of questioning.
Look, mate, we
Can't tell if he's like stalling or just has a lot on his mind.
but there's still 3 things that we feel you can help us with. So what motivated him to do why he did what he did, right? You know, like for instance, on a night, was he happy or sad?
I don't know, normal.
Wonder if he's thinking if
Nothing, really, just hung out.
he doesn't want to incriminate his friend or I don't know.
Can we talk about Katie?
I didn't know anything about what he was going to do. Anyway, can I go now? Because I'm fine,
Ryan,
so...
We're not finished yet, mate. I've got
Ryan.
one more question to ask. The knife that Jamie
Oh, yeah,
used.
cool. But
Look,
I need to go now.
He really doesn't want this. He really wants to leave.
Ryan, just please.
No, please, I need to get back.
He's really not interested in answering questions. Well, there could be a lot of reasons for that. Some of them not good. But who knows?
Are you getting on better now?
It's okay, yeah.
I did say it might not be best to come in today, didn't I, love?
But where do you want me going?
Teacher told her not to come in. Interesting.
Listen, go to her house. I'm sure her parents would love to see you.
No, trust me. Trust me, they wouldn't.
How come? You're her best friend. Something wrong with her parents or something wrong with something you've done or...
Well, the police come by the house because I would work.
Oh, I don't know. That depends what Ryan decides.
Well, he's
doesn't it?
only a little boy.
So then why did you do it?
I don't know.
I don't know either. It seemed kind of out of nowhere.
I know you're hurt and you're upset. I don't know Ryan's got anything to do with what happened to Katie.
Definitely feel like she knows something she's not letting on super easily. All these kids feel like they know something.
She was the only one who actually thought I was okay. I don't know what to do anymore.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do, look. You've got lots of people. Listen to me.
No, I
You've got
don't. You
lots
only
of
say
people.
that.
I'm not. Please, Jade,
Yes, I
stay.
do.
No, you can't go back to class. You know you can't.
Every fucking
Come
time.
on, Jade, darling, stay with me.
Wow.
Jade, you've got to stay with me.
Leave me alone, man.
Please. Jade, come on, love.
Oh, she's great. Wow. Her acting, Jade's acting is just fantastic, really.
Only Paraguay is different on the reverse side. Saudi Arabia is exactly the same on both sides.
I'm so interested in Adam. I want to know if he ties into this in any way. Like, I got that sense in the beginning, in the first episode, because of him talking to him on the phone, or talking about him on the phone, gave me a vibe, but I can't tell in what way.
Can I talk to you private, please?
I'm really interested in this conversation. I really want to hear them talk. These kids all give off the vibe to me like they know something that they're not saying. They're all very like standoffish.
Thank you, Mrs. Fenimore. Thank you.
And that weird comment Jade made about Adam earlier, I just want to know what's going on.
What's up?
Sit down.
Adam, you're freaking me out.
His tie's real short too. Maybe that's just the way that's supposed to be.
And you can help me understand. Yeah? That's what you're saying. I don't want to
You
go.
wanna go gym
Listen
or
to
work
me.
or something,
I'm
man.
here.
The door's right
I'm
there.
here.
Just leave, Dad.
What do you do? Have you got information about that? Do you know where that knife is?
It's not going well because you're not getting it. You're not reading what they're doing.
What are you talking about?
Being real cryptic? Wow.
You've been looking at Insta, right?
Yeah.
You've seen what she wrote.
What she wrote.
Okay.
Looks like she'd be a nice friend.
Something going down on the internet?
The dynamite. What do you think that means? It's an exploding red pill. Pills, the blue pills means you see the world as it wants you to.
That's
The
from the
red pills
Matrix. You've been watching the Matrix.
The Matrix. Something I've never seen before. Might watch it for the channel at some point. Never seen any Matrix movies.
It's a call to action by the manosphere.
Manosphere?
The manosphere.
This is where the 100 comes in. The 80 to 20 rule.
Adam, listen.
80 to 20.
I don't know what you're talking about.
80% of women are attracted to 20% of men. You'll never get them in a normal way. 80% of women are cut off for... Oh, she's saying he's an incel, Dad.
He's 13. How can you be involuntary celibate at 13?
I know.
Who isn't celibate at 13?
Okay, I thought he was saying like he believes that. Okay.
So you're gonna be, a virgin forever, basically, and all those people...
She was writing about incels.
They're agreeing with her.
This is bullying. I mean, it's a bit of a stretch, but...
Don't believe me then, Dad.
No, I'm not saying I don't believe you. Where are you going? Hey, stop. What are you doing?
Well, he has some real insecurities about his dad.
I didn't know.
Like, don't believe me. Then, like, and walks away. Definitely some insecurity there.
Purple, horny, yellow, I'm interested. Are you interested? Pink, I'm interested, but not in sex. It all has a meaning, Dad. Everything has a meaning.
I've never heard that before.
It's a good thing I only text Mum read then, huh?
Some Gen Z stuff. I don't know. I've never heard that before.
Messages sent to Jamie, all different emojis, they're saying the same thing.
Katie was leading this incel stuff. Is that what it is? Yeah, like she was bullying Jamie. Yeah?
What I'm seeing on his Insta, you know?
Okay.
I mean, it stands to reason that he might need someone of this age to interpret stuff like this for him.
It was just embarrassing watching you blunder about.
He thinks he needs his dad, his interpretation. He needs to give his interpretation to his dad.
I have been blundering, to be fair. Does any of this Instagram stuff affect you? Does it, son?
You don't call me son. You call other people son. You never call me son. I'm on Insta, but I don't post.
He's really, like, flustered and having a hard time talking with his dad about this.
Thank you. Yeah.
I think that was really helpful. Very, very helpful. The relationship between a father and son, especially a father that has this kind of job, probably really big responsibilities, and I don't know. That relationship is very complicated, and I think he was about as much help as he could be in that moment.
Katie was bullying Jamie.
Oh, no.
That's what it was. Incel stuff, you know what that is.
Involuntary celibate stuff, it's the Andrew Tate shite.
Andrew Tate, I mentioned him in the last bit of the episode, in episode 1. Manosphere, Andrew Tate, incel. Interesting topics to have in a show like this. Those are things that are affecting everyday kids in school right now and for the past few years.
I like drawing pictures and stuff.
Nice.
All kids really need is one thing that makes them feel okay about themselves, mate. That's it.
Yeah, true. For me in school, that was band and art and photography.
I never wanted him.
No?
I do love him very much.
Is he all right?
And that is the longest he's spoken to me in a while, so...
I wonder if... Do they not see each other regularly, or just he's just not there very much? Or I feel like that conversation was really good, even though it was like kind of awkward. I still feel like it was a really good conversation that they obviously haven't had in a long time.
The perpetrator always gets the front line. A man raped a woman. We followed Jamie's brain around this entire case. Katie isn't important, Jamie is. Everyone will remember Jamie, no one will remember her. That's what annoys me.
That's how it is in a lot of murder stories, crime stories. Focus so much on the killer.
You can't understand why. Do you actually think you can? You're not going to know why, mate. Look at all the things we've seen you.
I agree with her. I think it isn't even that relevant at the moment to find out why. You need to find the means and the opportunity and the murder weapon. Motive can come later when you're in court.
Let's have a word with Ryan.
Sir, at least stop the tape.
Okay. Just 1 second, 1 second. Ryan, go on.
Oh, snap. You really think that's gonna work, kid? That was a really cool shot. Coming out the window to follow him, that was incredible. I wasn't expecting that. That was a really cool shot. Damn, Ryan, where are you going, man? What do you think is gonna happen here? Someone stop this kid. He's gonna get like hit by a car or something. Holy, I really thought he was about to get hit by a car.
What the fuck are you doing? Come here. Come here.
On what planet would that be a good idea?
Katie called Jamie an incel. What does it mean?
Who'd you that?
Was she bullying?
Why are you always talking to me?
What do you mean, why am I talking to you?
You're his best friend.
Do not play with me. Did you help him? It's a dead fucking girl! Right?
It was my knife. I thought it'd just scare her.
Where is it?
I don't know.
Scare her.
Resist.
I am arrested on suspicion of conspiracy to murder you.
Well, there's a second kid and being arrested for this. He did not help himself at all.
Charge Jamie.
Oh, charge him officially.
Something I want to sort out. All right?
You all right?
Yeah, I'm good. I'll see you in a bit.
Yeah.
Even after like 1.5 episodes, it's like I still like am expecting it to like cut away to something else. Like, oh, we're gonna cut to them with Ryan in the station now, but now we're letting the moment linger, following him as he catches his breath and thinks about what just happened, thinks about what he talked about with his son. You can see a lot going through his mind. There's so much going through his mind right now. My American brain just being like, you're getting in the passenger side? Who's driving?
Adam!
No, not quite.
Come here.
I don't want to lift it. I'll take the bus.
No, I'm not. I'm gonna go and get some chips and a can of Coke. I wanted to know if you wanted to come. Yes, I know I've got my case. All right, it's nearly done now. I'm about to hand it over. I want to spend it with you. Because I love you. All right?
That's really nice.
Yeah,
I wonder...
I can be hungry.
She's good. Thank you.
I wonder how long it's been since he's said that and he's heard that from his dad. Not even just I love you, but like I want to spend time with you. You never know their relationship without being able to see it and stuff, but like just from the vibes that I'm getting.
Je m'appelle. Comment ça? Ça va bien? S'il vous plaît.
That's about the amount of French that I learned when I took French for like 4 years.
The Chinese place on Chapel Hill.
Why would we go to a Chinese for chips, Adam?
Listen.
Better be good.
I love that. That's great. Moving on to something else right away. They're going off to have food, and then we get to follow a new character. Just like that. There's something satisfying about that. With doing that without any cuts. Like, obviously other movies, like movies and TV shows do that, but it happens in all media. Cutting away to something else, but it just feels more satisfying. This is the kind of camera movement I'm so curious about. What are they filming this with? How did they just transfer the camera from being down there up close and personal with the characters to... It was literally like in the car with Adam and his dad. And now it's flying above the town. How do they do that? What's going on down there? Is that where it actually happened? Very haunting and beautiful music. I love choral music. I was in choir when I was young. There's when I was in high school, there's Miller Plumbing. Eddie coming to leave some flowers. I was curious if that was going to happen, if we were going to see Jamie and his family at all this episode. That was really pretty. It was a really pretty, Oh, that is the end. So we didn't actually really get to check in on them this episode. Just got to see his dad there for a minute. Paying his respects to to where it happened. And yeah, I'm just really curious what was going through his mind just then. I am enthralled. Very, very much so. Well, let's start off with just the beginning, going into the school and walking around the school with all of the kids Just seeing all the different perspectives, seeing all of the different kids and all their different reactions, how they were like talking to each other, how they were talking to the detectives, and seeing Adam in particular. Adam and Jade really stood out, and of course Ryan and Tommy. And Tommy's interesting because we very briefly saw him, but though his demeanor, I couldn't tell if that was just his personality or if he has more going on there that we'll learn about later. But then Ryan, obviously, we focused on quite a bit in this episode as well, and his run. I don't know. I get this feeling that Ryan is probably more involved than he's let on because they're talking about, the manosphere and incels and this like entire thing that was happening seemingly on Instagram, where Katie was calling Jamie an incel. Maybe she was calling other boys incels, and maybe that was valid. Maybe that was a valid criticism of these boys, because there was that question in the first episode about how Jamie was talking about women on his Instagram. So maybe this isn't actually about Jamie and Ryan specifically, but maybe about something greater happening in the school and with this group of kids. And yeah, so and then there's Adam, who I really enjoyed his presence in this episode. I think he did a great job basically trying to give his own interpretation and helping his dad in his own way. Like, he was really insecure about like how he was helping. He was really insecure about what he was saying. He was like, okay, well, don't believe me, whatever. I'm just going to walk out. But then he actually really ended up being helpful. And I think that conversation, without that conversation happening, I feel like Bascombe was just going to keep running around in circles. And I feel like that conversation is like the catalyst towards actually solving this and like finding the answers. So I really like the conversation a lot. Jade is super interesting. I can't get a super good read on her. I feel like I'm not entirely sure what's going on in her head. I mean, I get that she's like really upset, and that is very understandable. But there's also some other underlying stuff there, either with her parents, maybe her mom specifically. I think that might have been what she was saying with her mom specifically. Maybe with the other people in the school, because she said Katie was the only one who like treated her like she was okay, and so that was interesting. I'm curious to see what her role in the story is, because they focused quite a bit on her. The camera work in this one was so cool. I tried not to talk about it as much as I was doing in the first episode, because we're all getting used to it at this point, but it was really cool. And I'm wondering if there's like, did they do any like behind the scenes of like how they filmed this? Because I would love to see stuff about that. Like what I was saying, like how they took the camera from being super up close and personal with the characters and whisked it off into the sky to show above the town and like go over the town and to the next location. And then they brought it back down again to like close up in on Eddie's face. I'm super curious to see the logistics of that. And, they had to like coordinate that like area that they were like doing the aerial over. They were doing this whole overview of the town, and they like had to coordinate like where everybody was and like what was happening and stuff. Like when he came out the car, when the camera would come down and pan it on him and get up close to him. That's a lot of really interesting logistics. There's a lot of interesting stuff happening behind that. I would love to see if they did like a behind the scenes of that. I won't watch anything like that until after finishing this, if it does exist. But I would love to see that. But so far, we're like halfway through. I'm really, really enjoying this a lot. I'm so intrigued. I can't wait to see what the answers are. I feel like more and more stuff is just popping up, and there's just more questions about why this happened and how it happened. Like I said earlier, if you like long form reactions, like seeing the whole thing, the full watch along, please check out my Patreon. You can watch the full length of this and all the episodes with me over there, and many more things, movies, other TV shows will be coming on there as well at some point very soon. I'm just going to keep uploading more and more stuff there and then bringing it over to YouTube when I have the time to edit them and put them up onto YouTube. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And I will see you in episode 3 of Adolescence.